Halloween Monster Mash, and basically we will be testing objects and or weapons used on your favorite monsters or serial killers in your favorite scary movies to see if that technique or weapon would have worked in real life. Are you excited about this?
Hell yeah, let's find out what weapons we're gonna use.
Today's weapons are this coat hanger,
Some giant needles,
this 2x4,
and an axe.
and Michael Myers is gonna get mashed! Alright, and just so that you guys know, underneath this Michael Myers mask is a Tim head. And for you guys that don't know what a Tim head is, it is a scientifically accurate head analog. It's a simulant, and it's 5 layers of realism. There is a skin layer, a flesh layer, a bone layer, and the cranial cavity, all anatomically accurate, all made as close as you can get synthetically without having to test it on the real thing. All right, Charles, what's the first improvised weapon we're going to be using today?
We're gonna be using this coat hanger. In one of the movies you see Jamie Lee Curtis stab Michael Myers in the eye with the coat hanger, so I'm gonna grip it like this so it doesn't slip out of my hand and try to put this in through his eye. Let's do it.
Octavia, oh God, excuse me. All right, Charles, so how stuck is it?
Well, it's kind of stuck actually.
And it went in about 1.5 inches, which is not enough to kill you, but it is definitely enough to blind you. And going under the assumption that Michael Myers is nothing more than a human, since nobody has stated that he is anything but, even though he's gotten shot and gotten back up, this would make him blind. He would be blind in one eye, and it would hurt so much that he would stop coming at you. If you have a predator, like a human predator, trying to do something to you, and you manage to do this to him or her, it's gonna stop them.
All right, next we've got these giant needles. Now, in the movie, you see Michael Myers get stabbed in the neck with a needle that's just comically huge, and we couldn't find one, so these are the biggest ones we could find. Now, we're gonna start out with this knitting needle and see what it does. So the needle went through the mask and into the side of the neck here, and we're pretty sure that it's close enough to say that it's either in the trachea or the carotid artery. So if Mike Myers is human, he's definitely dead. All right, now we're gonna try the same strike with the upholstery needle. So the upholstery needle actually went all the way through the throat. You see it sticking out the other side there. And it's going in at a spot where you're either going to bleed to death or you're going to drown in your own blood. Either way, it's going to take longer than the other needle because the puncture wound isn't as wide. So let's go ahead and try the 2x4. All right, in this scene, you see Michael Myers get beat in the head a bunch of times with a 2x4. So we've got the 2x4, we've got Michael Myers, so let's put them together and see what happens. Let's take that mask off. Holy shiza. That's insane. Let's bring it down so we can see what's going on. Wow. Yeah. I would say that if Mike Myers were human, he would not be able to withstand a 2x4 attack.
No, not at all. James actually was saying that if Michael Myers could withstand something like this, it would have to be Wolverine. So he's still human, but he has super rapid healing abilities and an adamantium skull. Unless that's the case, you're dead. You're just gone into I guess Mike Myers would probably go to Helltown.
Helltown?
Helltown.
Frog goes to Helltown. Awesome movie. All right, let's test the axe.
If you're enjoying this episode so far and you'd like to support the channel without spending any money whatsoever, there are 3 things that you can do.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Now back to the show.
All right, in this scene, you see Jamie Lee Curtis's character chop Michael Myers' head off with one strike with an axe. Now, I don't know if she's some kind of superhuman or super accurate or what, but I'm not sure if that's possible, but we've got an axe, we've got Michael Myers, let's try it out. So we definitely did not get a clean decap like you saw Jamie Lee Curtis do in the movie, but we got something that's actually almost cooler, I think. Basically, Charles cut here, and it cut all the way through the vertebrae, and I don't know, I'd say about a quarter of the way through. It's definitely a kill if you're human, but what makes this an extraordinarily brutal kill is that it's not just the damage from the axe hitting the neck, it's the damage, that the axe, this heavy axe, was able to do on this neck, because you might just see one injury here, but there's actually an even more massive injury right there, and that is a broken neck. So, again, hit here, cut deep into the spinal cord and the spine, and also snapped the neck and broke the neck so badly that the bone jetted out. This is what you would call a compound fracture, which is disgusting, and I've never seen it on a neck before. That's brutal, man. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so here's our trophy. Now, if you're Michael Myers and you're human, so you have no special powers or abilities, the following weapons would do this to you. This one
would make you blind.
This one
would make you bleed out.
This one
would make you choke on your own blood, but wouldn't stop you instantly.
That one
would basically kill you on the first strike.
And that one
would internally decap you with a compound fracture.
That's correct. So, super approved against monsters or serial killers. Kind of approved against monsters or serial killers. Either way, the movie's got it pretty right, except for the fact that Michael Myers just won't die. I hope you enjoyed that episode.
Comment down below